Have you ever stopped to think how your financial life could change in a matter of minutes if you adjusted just one invisible but absolutely powerful thing, your energetic frequency? Many people spend years trying strategies, studying complicated methods, searching for magic formulas, but they forget the simplest thing: what you feel, think, and vibrate now determines the money that comes your way. It may seem exaggerated, but today you'll discover it's not. There is a spiritual law, also proven by modern neuroscience and quantum physics, that states everything in the universe responds to its vibration. Money isn't just paper, coins, or numbers in the bank. It's energy, it's movement, it's flow. And when you learn to change your frequency, money literally begins to draw you in like iron drawn to a magnet. But before we continue, I want to ask you something very important. If you believe you're ready to transform your relationship with abundance, subscribe to the channel, activate the bell, like this video, and share it. Here you'll find a space to learn, be inspired, and apply techniques that really work. Your interaction is not just a symbolic gesture, but a way to activate the energy of action within yourself, which opens doors for the universe to act in your favor. Imagine yourself as a radio station. If you tune into a frequency of sad news and despair, all you'll hear are problems, debts, and lack. But if you turn the dial and tune it to a frequency of happy and inspiring music, the atmosphere immediately changes. Money works the same way. It doesn't respond to those who desperately ask for it, but to those who vibrate in tune with it. The secret you're about to learn is simple, yet powerful. When you tune into the frequency of prosperity, within minutes your mind, body, and energy feel change, and with it, your reality begins to change, too. In the first part of this video, you'll learn how to identify your current frequency and how to take the first step toward changing it. Because there's no point in talking about wealth if your radio is tuned to scarcity. And here's the good news. You can change that frequency in literally minutes. Take a deep breath, close your eyes for a few moments and feel your energy. Maybe you're worried about bills. Maybe you have memories of failures or financial humiliations. This weighs on you. But now, let's use a simple technique. Place your hand over your heart and say softly, "I release all scarcity that holds me back. I am worthy of the abundance the universe offers me." Repeat this 3 times. Notice how your breathing deepens, how your body calms, how your mind begins to accept a new idea. You are worthy. This phrase, spoken with intention, already begins to shift your frequency. It seems simple, but this is exactly where the transformation begins. And here's a fundamental point. Money isn't attracted by desperate effort, but by an internal state of worthiness and confidence. Think about people you know who seem to thrive easily. Often they're not the hardest working or most intelligent, but they carry within them a lightness, a confidence, a feeling that everything works out. This isn't luck, it's frequency. When you change yours, you'll notice that opportunities begin to arise, clients appear, debts are resolved unexpectedly, and doors that were previously closed open effortlessly. Now that you've taken the first step by recognizing the frequency you're emitting, let's dive deeper. Change begins with awareness, but it's strengthened through practice. Financial frequency isn't fixed. It adjusts according to what you think, feel, and most importantly, what you deeply believe. This means that even if you feel trapped by debt, blockages, or limitations today, you can reprogram that state in minutes. And this is where the technique I'm about to reveal to you comes in. Close your eyes again and imagine you're in a dark room. In that room, there's a small, unlit lamp. This room represents your current financial situation, perhaps limited, perhaps dim. Now visualize yourself finding a switch on the wall. When you press it, the light immediately turns on, illuminating everything around you. You realize that wealth, opportunities, and solutions have always been within your reach, but you couldn't see them because you were in the dark. This simple visualization shifts your mental state and creates a direct command to your subconscious. The light of abundance already exists within me, and I choose to turn it on now. As you do this, repeat mentally, I choose the frequency of prosperity. I am prosperous now. Say this, feeling each word, not just as a loose phrase, but as a conviction. The subconscious doesn't distinguish between reality and imagination. It only responds to emotion. Therefore, by repeating and feeling it, you begin to vibrate in the same pattern as wealth. And here comes something that may surprise you. Change doesn't depend on money already being in your hands. It happens beforehand, in the invisible realm. People make the mistake of thinking they'll only feel prosperous when they have money. But the law of attraction works in reverse. You only attract money when you feel prosperous before you have it. This is the secret that seems simple, but is profound. Now, I want you to do a quick exercise. Recall a time when you received an unexpected sum of money, however small, a gift, a payment, a bonus, even a note forgotten in the pocket of an old pair of pants. Relive that feeling. Bring back the smile that appeared on your face, the pleasant surprise, the relief. This feeling is the frequency of abundance. It's this emotion you should practice every day. Even if you don't see the money coming in yet, when you activate this memory, your body releases the same happiness hormones and creates a new energetic signature. And here's a question for you to reflect on and answer in the comments. Have you ever experienced a moment when, as your emotional state changed, something unexpected happened in your financial life? Tell me about it, because sharing stories strengthens this collective energy and inspires others to believe it's possible too. In the middle of this video, I'd like to remind you, like this content, subscribe to the channel, and share it with anyone who needs to hear it. Your simple action now creates a movement that can change lives, including yours. Because believe me, when you raise your frequency, the universe doesn't take long to respond. Money starts finding ways to reach you. Now that you've experienced the sensation of tuning your mind and heart to abundance, let's delve even deeper into this practice. What many people don't realize is that financial frequency isn't just about how you think about money, but also how you treat it on a daily basis. Every gesture, every word, every emotion is a signal sent to the universe. Think about it. If every time you talk about money, you sigh, complain, or say you never have enough, what message are you sending? You're vibrating scarcity, and the law of attraction can only return what you're transmitting. Therefore, the first practical step in this section is to change the way you talk about money. Never again say you don't have it, or that you're broke. Starting today, replace it with phrases like, I'm in the process of financial expansion, I'm making room for prosperity, I receive new opportunities every day. These phrases don't deny your current reality, but transform it because you refuse to perpetuate scarcity. Now let's do a powerful resonance exercise. Take a banknote you have on hand, no matter the denomination. Hold it firmly between your fingers. Close your eyes and say, you are energy and I am energy. Together, we will multiply. Inhale deeply as if absorbing the power of this note and exhale, feeling its energy expand throughout your entire body. This small gesture, done every day, completely changes your vibrational field. It's like sending a signal to the universe saying, I respect money, I honor it, I multiply it. Understand something essential. Money doesn't like heavy environments. It won't stay where there's resentment, disorganization, fear, or rejection. Money likes flow, lightness, and clarity. Therefore, if your home is full of messy papers, scattered bills, and broken objects, it conveys confusion. Organize your financial space, a clean wallet, organized bills, positive notes. This may seem too simple, but the energy responds immediately. Money flows where it finds order. And remember, prosperity isn't just about receiving, but also about giving. A little talked about secret is that every time you give something from the heart, a gift, a helping hand, even a positive word, you activate a cycle. Life gives back in double measure. When you hold on too tightly, afraid of losing, you block the flow. But when you give with confidence, you create space to receive. Close your eyes again and affirm this forcefully. I'm a magnet for money. I release the fear of scarcity. Money flows easily to me. Repeat 3 times and feel your energy expand. Now tell me in the comments, have you ever done something simple that brought an unexpected financial result? It could be a gesture of gratitude, a donation, or a change in thinking. I want you to share it, because your story will help others realize that this process is real. And before we move on to the next part, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. By doing so, you not only help this content reach more people, but you also send a message to the universe for action, and action is the language of prosperity. Now let's talk about something that may be blocking your frequency without you even realizing it: inherited beliefs about money. Often, what gets in the way isn't a lack of opportunity, but phrases and ideas you heard since childhood that have become engraved in your subconscious. Perhaps you've heard, money doesn't bring happiness, rich people don't go to heaven, those with a lot of money are greedy, or even, you have to suffer a lot to prosper. Each time these phrases echoed in your childhood, they created invisible roots that may now be holding back your abundance. But here's the good news. Beliefs aren't absolute truths. They're just mental programs, and programs can be changed. Just as you update an app on your phone to a better version, you can update your subconscious to a prosperous one. Simple exercise. Take a piece of paper and write down 3 negative phrases you remember hearing about money. It could even be something you repeat without realizing it. Then, under each phrase, write the new version you choose to believe. Example: if you wrote, money doesn't bring happiness, replace it with, money enhances my happiness and allows me to bless more people. If you wrote, it's hard to make money, replace it with, money flows easily when I'm aligned with abundance. This simple act already sends a powerful signal to your brain because you're deliberately creating a new truth. The subconscious mind learns through repetition, so writing it once isn't enough. Repeat these new phrases every day, morning and night. The more you repeat, the more your brain creates new neural pathways. And when this happens, your frequency automatically changes. Now think about the people you admire financially. They're not slaves to fear, but to vision. They believe they can, and so they can. Money responds first to belief, then to action. It's like planting a seed. You have to believe it will germinate before you bother to water it. If you doubt it, you won't even try. And I want you to understand something fundamental. You are not alone in this process. The universe wants you to prosper. The Creator didn't design you to live in scarcity, but to experience abundance in all areas. Even the Bible says, I have come that they may have life and have it abundantly. This isn't a metaphor, it's a promise. When you connect with this truth, you feel that prospering is your divine right, not an exception. Take a deep breath now and repeat after me. I choose to break the beliefs that limit me. I am worthy of abundance. I now receive the infinite prosperity the Creator has reserved for me. Feel each word vibrate within your chest. And before we move on to the next part, I want to reiterate my invitation. Like this video, subscribe to the channel and share it. This small, repeated action creates a current of positive energy that strengthens our community of prosperity. Now that you've started breaking old beliefs and replacing them with new truths, let's talk about the role of emotions in your financial frequency. Thoughts initiate the process, but it's emotion that empowers the universe to respond. Imagine your thoughts as the destination address, and your emotions as the fuel that carries the request there. Without emotion, energy doesn't move. How many times have you wished for prosperity, but deep down felt fear, doubt, or anxiety? This contrast nullifies the power of manifestation. It's like sending a letter to the universe with the correct address, but then ripping off the postage stamp. It never arrives. Therefore, we need to learn to generate the right emotions, even before the money is in our hands. Here's a practical technique. Close your eyes for a few moments and visualize yourself receiving an unexpected sum of money. Imagine the sound of a notification on your phone, a message from the bank, or someone handing you an envelope. Feel the weight of the bills, or the joy of seeing the numbers increase in your account. Now, rather than seeing, focus on feeling. What is the emotion? Relief, gratitude, joy. Hold this feeling for a few seconds and expand it throughout your body. If possible, smile as you do this. A physical smile sends signals to your brain that you are in a state of joy, and your body begins to believe it. This combined visualization and emotion exercise is like frequency training. If you do it daily, you'll notice rapid changes in how the universe responds, because it's not just about asking, but about already vibrating as if you've received. Another essential point: gratitude. Gratitude is the most powerful emotion for attracting money. When you give thanks for what you have today, even if it seems small, you activate a code of abundance. It's like saying to the universe, I recognize that I am rich now, and I am ready for more. Ungrateful people vibrate scarcity because they only focus on what's missing. Grateful people vibrate wealth because they recognize what already exists. Now do this exercise. Look around you and find 3 things you can be grateful for related to your financial life. It could be a salary, a paid meal, even the internet you're using to watch this video. Close your eyes, place your hand on your heart and say, thank you, thank you, thank you. I receive with joy and I am open for more. Repeat this, truly meaning it. And here's a little talked about secret. Money loves to be celebrated. When you receive any amount, no matter how small, celebrate, clap, smile, and do a little dance. Create a party vibe. This celebration creates a powerful signal. You show that you appreciate the flow and pave the way for more to come. Before we move on to the next part, I want you to reflect. Are you celebrating what you already have, or just complaining about what you don't have? This answer defines your frequency more than anything else. And remember, like this video, subscribe and share. This not only helps our channel grow, but also activates within yourself the energy of gratitude and action, 2 fundamental keys to shifting your financial frequency in minutes. Now that you understand the importance of emotions and gratitude, we need to talk about another determining factor: your environment. Few people realize it, but the physical space where you spend most of your time may be sustaining a frequency of scarcity or abundance. Everything around you emits energy. Objects, colors, organization, even sounds. If you live in a messy environment, with overdue bills scattered around, clothes thrown about and broken objects piling up, your mind unconsciously registers disorder. And where there's disorder, the flow of money finds no space to manifest. Money needs a clean space to circulate. That's why, in many spiritual traditions, house cleaning is considered a sacred prosperity ritual. Practical exercise. Choose a room or even a drawer today and organize. Remove what you no longer use, discard what's broken, and clear the space with the intention of making way for the new. As you organize, repeat to yourself, just as I clean my physical space, I clean my financial energy. This simple yet intentional gesture changes your vibration in minutes. Another important detail: the words that echo in your home. If you live in an environment where only difficulties, problems, and debts are discussed, this creates a dense atmosphere. Whenever possible, change the narrative. Put affirmations on the walls, write positive reminders on post-its, listen to music that elevates your energy. Sound also has the power to change your frequency. When you play happy music or an inspiring audio, the entire environment reprograms itself. Also, pay attention to the people you spend most time with. The law of attraction also manifests itself through connections. If you surround yourself with people who only complain, who mock your dreams, or who live in scarcity, this directly influences your energy. It's like trying to row against a current. Now, when you connect with positive entrepreneurial people who believe in abundance, your own frequency naturally rises. Take a deep breath now and repeat after me. I choose to live in environments that support my prosperity. I am worthy of being surrounded by clean, organized, and abundant energy. Feel the weight of these words and imagine your home, your life, and even your relationships being purified in this moment. And here, I want to ask you, have you ever noticed a difference in your mood or even your finances when you organized your home or changed your surroundings? Write in the comments, because your experience will inspire others to realize that this simple detail is more powerful than it seems. And of course, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. Each time you do, you reinforce your choice to live in harmony with prosperity. So far, you've learned how to recognize your frequency, change beliefs, cultivate the right emotions, practice gratitude, and even transform your surroundings. Now let's talk about something that unites all of this and accelerates the process: inspired action. Many people confuse the law of attraction with simply sitting around waiting for the universe to do its work. But the truth is, the universe moves in response to your action. Not just any action, but one born of intuition, inspiration, and the positive impulse you feel after raising your frequency. Think of it this way: when you're vibrating in scarcity, your actions are driven by fear. You'll take any job, invest in anything, make hasty decisions, and then become frustrated. But when you're vibrating in abundance, the right ideas emerge. Opportunities present themselves, and you feel clarity. It's as if an inner voice says, "This is the way." This is inspired action. Practical example: you're at home, doing a visualization exercise, feeling gratitude, and suddenly the idea comes to you to call someone or post something specific on social media. If you follow this impulse, you might just get a client, an opportunity, or even an unexpected invitation. Don't ignore these signs. The universe responds in small details, and those who act attentively reap big results. An exercise to start today. After making your prosperity affirmation, ask out loud, "What's the next step the universe wants me to take?" Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and trust the first thought that comes to you. It may seem small or even too simple, but follow it. This gesture is the bridge between the energy you vibrate and the money you manifest. Another form of inspired action is to prepare to receive money even before it arrives. Want to attract more clients? Create space for them, organize your portfolio, and prepare for customer service. Want to receive an unexpected sum? Open a separate account, name it Prosperity, and be ready to receive. This preparation sends a clear message: I believe so much that I've already made space for what's coming. Now take a moment and imagine yourself acting as if you've already achieved the abundance you desire. How do you dress? How do you speak? What decisions do you make? This exercise changes your posture and consequently your vibration. Take a deep breath and repeat after me. I act with confidence. Every step I take brings me closer to prosperity. I follow my intuition and make room for financial miracles. And tell me in the comments, have you ever followed a simple impulse and it changed your financial life? Share it, because this is living proof that inspired action is the key to quick results. And before we move on to the next part, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. When you do, you activate the energy of reciprocity, giving something to the universe and receiving something in return. Now that you understand the power of inspired action, let's delve into something equally transformative, the power of advanced visualization. Many people have heard of visualization, but few apply it correctly. Visualizing isn't just imagining. It's living in the present, the reality you desire in the future, as if it were already real. When you close your eyes and visualize yourself in abundance, your brain can't tell if it's actually happening or not. It activates the same neurons, releases the same hormones, and creates the same bodily response as when the actual event occurs. This means that by emotionally visualizing wealth, you're literally rehearsing your prosperity before it manifests. Practical exercise. Sit comfortably, close your eyes, and imagine a perfect, prosperous day. You wake up in a comfortable bed, in a peaceful home. The sun shines through the window, and you feel grateful for the new day. You look at your bank account on your phone and see numbers that reassure you. You smile. Then you see yourself buying something you've always wanted without fear, or happily helping a family member, or even donating part of your income to those in need. The more detail you add to this scene, the stronger the impact on your subconscious. An important detail: always include emotion. It's not enough to see the car, the house, or the full bank account. You need to feel the joy, pride, gratitude, and lightness of already having it. This feeling is what changes your frequency. Another advanced technique is the mental vision board. Instead of simply pasting images onto a physical wall, create a movie in your mind. Every day, spend 5 to 10 minutes replaying this movie, always with the same plot: you living your prosperous life. The more times you repeat it, the more the universe understands that this is the frequency you choose. And here's a powerful key. End each visualization with the phrase, "So it is done." This closes the energy with conviction. It's not a request, it's a declaration. You're not begging for wealth, you're affirming that it already exists and is on its way. Now I want to invite you to share with me in the comments, what's the scene you'd most like to visualize every day? It could be something as simple as paying all your bills, or as grand as traveling the world. Write it down, because declaring it is the first step to manifesting. And before we move on, remember, like this video, subscribe to the channel and share it. When you do, you create a vibration of action and gratitude that further strengthens your financial frequency. Take a deep breath now and say out loud, "I see prosperity in my mind, I feel abundance in my heart, and I manifest riches in my life. So it is done." Now that you're practicing advanced visualization, let's talk about something that further enhances your frequency: the words you choose daily. Language is one of the most direct ways to program your mind and send signals to the universe. Every word carries a vibration, and when you speak, you create. Many people don't realize it, but common phrases like "I'm broke," "I don't have any money," or "this is too expensive for me" act as repeated commands to the subconscious. By reinforcing these words, you continue vibrating in scarcity. Have you ever noticed how some people always say, "I never have any luck," when they actually never do? It's no coincidence. They're unknowingly decreeing their own reality. So starting today, I want you to commit to replacing words of scarcity with statements of abundance. Don't say, "I can't afford it." Say, "I choose to invest in something at the right time." Don't say, "I'm poor." Say, "I'm in the process of financial expansion." Don't say, "Money disappears quickly." Say, "Money flows easily through my life and always returns multiplied." This change seems small, but it's revolutionary. Here's a simple yet powerful exercise. For the next 7 days, carefully observe every sentence you say about money. If you notice something negative, stop immediately and replace it with a positive statement. Over time, your subconscious will begin to naturally adopt this new way of thinking. And don't limit yourself to speaking only when you're worried. Make a habit of saying positive affirmations out loud, especially in the morning and before bed. These are the times when your mind is most receptive. Examples of affirmations you can repeat. I am worthy of unlimited prosperity. Money flows to me from known and unknown sources. Every day, new financial opportunities come to me. I am grateful for all the riches I already receive. When you speak, you vibrate. And when you vibrate, the universe responds. Now I want you to reflect. What words have you been using frequently that may be blocking your prosperity? Write them down and then create a positive version for each one. And if you can, share them in the comments to inspire others to do the same. Take a deep breath and repeat after me now. My words have power. I choose to speak abundance. I choose to decree prosperity. I choose to live in wealth. And of course, before we go any further, remember, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who needs to shift their financial frequency. Your actions strengthen the collective energy of prosperity. We've reached a crucial point, the frequency of deservingness. Many people practice visualization, affirmations, and try to organize their finances, but deep down, they harbor a feeling that they don't deserve to prosper. And this is one of the greatest invisible barriers that exist. If you harbor the belief that wealth is only for a few, that you're not good enough, or that you need to suffer to receive it, the universe simply mirrors this energy. Understand something powerful. You don't need to earn the right to prosper. You were born with it. Just as you were born with the right to breathe, smile, and love, you were also born with the right to have abundance. The Creator didn't distribute wealth only to a privileged few. He made the flow available to all. The only difference is that some believe it and others don't. Practical exercise to activate worthiness. Stand in front of a mirror, look into your own eyes, and say firmly, I deserve to prosper. I deserve to live in abundance. I deserve all the financial blessings the universe has for me. Repeat this until you feel your energy shift. It may feel strange at first, but gradually you will feel the weight of old beliefs melting away. Another detail. Worthiness is linked to how much you value yourself. If you always put yourself last, if you accept less than you deserve in jobs or relationships, your prosperity frequency will be low. Starting today, decide to value your time, your talent, and your energy. When you value yourself, the universe responds by bringing you people and opportunities that also value you. Now close your eyes and imagine yourself living the life you've always dreamed of. Imagine yourself entering a place that represents prosperity to you. It could be a beautiful house, a new car, a dream office. Walk through this place in your imagination and repeat mentally, I deserve this, I accept this, I receive this. This exercise opens the doors of your subconscious mind so that you can naturally accept the life you desire. And here's a question for you to reflect on and answer in the comments. Do you truly believe you deserve to prosper, or do you still feel guilty or ashamed about money on some level? This honest answer could be the beginning of your liberation. Take a deep breath and repeat after me. I release myself from guilt. I release myself from shame. I am worthy. I deserve to thrive in every area of my life. And before we move on to the next part, remember, like this video, subscribe and share. Your action strengthens your energy of worthiness, because by taking action, you show the universe that you believe you are already worthy of receiving. Now that you're strengthening your sense of worthiness, it's time to understand an even higher principle: prosperity as a mission. When you understand that wealth isn't just about satisfying your personal desires, but also about fulfilling a higher purpose, your financial frequency expands almost instantly. Many people live in a cycle of scarcity because they view money only as material. But money is also a spiritual tool. It expands who you already are. If you're a generous person, when you become wealthy, your generosity multiplies. If you dream of helping your family, investing in projects and supporting causes, money empowers your mission. This awareness lifts the burden of greed and focuses you on purpose. Practical exercise. Write down on a piece of paper 3 ways you'd like to use your money to positively impact others. It could be something as simple as helping a family member, funding someone's education, or even supporting a charity. This exercise shifts your vibration because your subconscious understands that your prosperity is also a channel of blessings. And when you become a channel, the flow doesn't stop. The universe keeps sending because it knows you're giving. Another key point is learning to give thanks in advance for the impact you'll have yet to make. Close your eyes now and imagine yourself offering someone a gift of help, or an opportunity. See their smile, feel their gratitude, and perceive the loving energy returning to you. This is one of the quickest ways to align yourself with abundance. And remember, prosperity isn't selfishness, it's expansion. When you grow, you inspire others to grow too. You break patterns of scarcity in your family, open doors for your children and grandchildren to live better, and show everyone that it's possible to thrive in a clean, aligned, and spiritual way. Take a deep breath and declare with me, "My prosperity is my mission. My wealth blesses me and everyone around me. The more I receive, the more I share, and the more the universe sends me." Now I want to ask you, have you ever thought of a specific purpose you would achieve if you had more abundance? Share it in the comments, because verbalizing that purpose is the first step toward making it a reality. And don't forget, like this video, subscribe and share. Your action, besides strengthening our community, activates the energy of multiplication within you, because the more you share, the more you receive. We've reached the final stage of this script, and now it's time to connect all the dots: frequency, emotion, belief, action, merit, and mission. You've already realized that none of this is complicated. The secret lies in simplicity applied consistently. It's like tuning an instrument. Just adjust the right strings for the music of prosperity to begin playing in your life. Money isn't the enemy. It's not dirty. It's not difficult. It's energy. And this energy responds to what you feel now. If you live in anxiety, the universe gives you more reasons to be anxious. If you live in gratitude, the universe multiplies your blessings. If you act with inspiration, new doors open. If you recognize your worth, the flow has no more barriers. Final exercise. Close your eyes, place your hands over your heart, and repeat after me out loud. I am abundance. I am worthy. I am prosperous now. Money flows easily to me. I give thanks for all the riches that are already coming. So it is. It is done. Breathe deeply and feel your energy shift. It's in this state that financial miracles happen, sometimes in minutes. You might receive an unexpected call, a forgotten payment, a powerful idea, or even a gift. Pay attention to the signs, because the universe doesn't take long to respond when you adjust your frequency. Always remember, the secret is not to wait for the future, but to vibrate now as if you've already received it. When you do this, abundance has no choice but to manifest. And before I close, I want to leave you with a thought. Have you ever experienced something that seemed like a coincidence, but deep down you knew it was the universe responding to your energy? Write in the comments, because sharing your experience might be the inspiration someone else needs to believe. If this content touched you, then I urge you, like this video now, subscribe to the channel and share it. The more you interact, the more this message will reach people who also need to change their financial frequency. And this is a powerful cycle. You spread light, and the universe returns double the light to you. Your financial life can change in minutes just by shifting your frequency. Never forget that. And the final phrase I want you to keep in your heart is this: abundance is already within you, just waiting for you to believe.